gentlemen, it's 7 o'clock Thursday night, coming to you live from Bakersfield, California, inside the basement of the Blue Zone Studios, where we showcase up-and-coming DJs, get the inside of where they began and how it all started, taking you in-depth with all the DJs you know and love. We call this the Blue Zone Show, each and every Thursday night at 7 p.m., right here on Twitch. And here's your host, the one and only DJ EVP.
Oh yeah. What up, everybody? Welcome to the Blue Zone Show, episode 79. And we got a familiar face in the house, guys. Familiar face, dope set last time. We want to welcome him back. We got DJ Josex in the building, man. He's ready to go. So, everybody, hope everybody's having a great week. Start your weekend off today. You guys already know, every Thursday night, right here on the Blue Zone Show with me, your boy EVP, featuring guest DJs, artists, rap artists, you know, comedians, you name it. But I think it's time for the man of the hour. I think it's time for Josex. You know what, Josex? I say, let's go. Let's go.
Tell me when you're ready. Drop, 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 drop. Drop, 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 drop.
in the ring. I'm gonna go straight on them. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Rain on them, gain on them, and I put the pain on them. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, stay strong. Hit like I'm heating them. These hooks, good stain on them. Here we go.
Stay strong, put the gain on, yeah, put the weight on. Dedicated, yeah, run it like it's phase one. Got swing right now, got your name on. Wanna follow up, yeah, wanna lead on. Anyone out here, I will take on when I move on. Make sure that you hit that and affect that. You put power in the contact, block it, then step back. You better come right now with a quick counter attack. Harder they come, the harder they fall. Believe in yourself, you better stand tall. Pressure on top, you made the call. Better make a move, don't bother stall.
1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Take on them, break on them, and I put the heat on them. And go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2 taps. Feel like I'm beating them. In the ring, I'm gonna go straight on them. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Rain on them, gain on them, and I put the pain on them. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, stay strong. Hit like I'm heating them. These hooks, good stain on them. Here we go.
Oh yeah, you guys are listening to Josex in the mix right here on the Blue Zone Show. Big shout out to Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, everybody on the link. Much love.
Everybody to the dance floor. Everybody to the dance floor.
See a woman with a Coca-Cola bottle cutter, and if a not she am shabba was lumber. See a woman with a Coca-Cola bottle cutter, and if a not she am shabba was lumber.
You expect your girl to suck your dick, and you're not gonna eat her pussy. You're either fucking ignorant as fuck, sexist, or just straight up fucking dumb. Get to it and start tongue fucking that pussy, boy.
All you talking shit? Are you talking shit? Are you What's cracking like a Nick V, Eric V, the Baker Boys up in here?
Yeah, you checking out the homie DJ EVP. It's the Blue Zone, man. Turn it up, Baker Boys, one time for your mind. Let's go.
If you stay blue, you ain't got to get blue. Okay.
Blueface.
Wow. That was Josex, everybody. Man, he killed it. We're going to sit down and chop it up. We're going to listen to a little Locust Luciano plug walk while we get him ready, all mic'd up. So we'll be right back with Josex, y'all. So get ready. Hotline's going to be open right after this song. 661-412-2007. Blue Zone Show.
To smoke weed though. Let the record reflect. I'm always high as fuck. You see my crippled legs, I know that they're all twisted up. But don't feel bad for me, I still can get your bitch to fuck. Still can get your mom to comment on my post. Man, your grandma even went online and caught my clothes. That's because I ain't gotta fake my life to get results. My legs look like they're missing more than a couple bolts. If it wasn't for my legs, I swear to God I'd be the Hulk. Bitches always try to hate, but what's the ocean to your soul? Cause I'm vast, man, I don't move very fast, but my mind is expansive, couldn't hold it in your grasp. They say the best things were not even meant to last, so I guess I'll be content as long as I make up for my past. I guess she saw the handicap placard and my fucking legs on backwards. So we got high and then I got a little plastered and passed out, and she tried to figure out my password. She caught feelings, definitely caught feelings. Now we're not cool, well maybe, but not really. I know I joke a lot, but these battles I fought willing haven't made me any stronger, but definitely not killed me. I'm a player lost under the game. I'm the plug if you motherfuckers mention my name. From LA to Frisco to Colorado, a lot of people have done business with Locust Luciano. I was the most unpopular kid in every class. Nowadays them same people always kissing my ass, and people thinking that I'm ballin', always asking for cash. But where were you when I was walking with no car to put in gas? It's kinda funny when you think about it, I always laugh. Cause for years so many rappers took a nap on my craft, and now I had to change my number cause they wanna talk. But I remember you made fun of me, now nobody's outrunning me. I just fucking
plug walk. Plug walk. Bitch. I don't even understand how the fuck my plug talk. Bitch. Pick him up in a space coupe, I don't let my plug walk.
RetardedBastard.com forever, motherfucker.
New freak had to cut my other little bitch off.
You don't like it, come catch my cripple fade.
50K, you could come and book a nigga for a plug walk.
Yeah, man.
Man, that was Locust Luciano. Plug walk. Check out his music, man. Pretty dope. But you know what? We got Josex in the building, y'all. Josex from the dark side. So, what up, Josex? What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome back.
Thank you, man. How you doing?
Doing good, bro. So, what have you been up to, man? So, since you were last, what up? Do you remember what episode you came on here on?
Oh man, I don't remember.
I can't remember.
I don't remember exactly what number it is, but it's been a year, almost a year, if not already a year. It was hot last time I was in here.
You were overdue already, man, to be in here. You know? A lot of people said, "Hey, when are you bringing Josex back? When are you bringing him back?" And a lot of people out there from 805, they were saying. So hopefully Teddy, man, caught the mix, because Teddy Table of Contents is one of the ones that loves your stuff, and I'm sure he's tuning in somewhere, somehow, wherever you're at, Teddy. Big shout out to you.
Yeah.
But man, so tell us, man, what's new since last time you were here?
Man, not a lot has changed. I've been just being a dad, and a working guy, and then I get my DJ fix here and there. We've been steadily building our monthly out there at the Mint. First Fridays at the Mint. It's a free event, and myself, and then the other residents, Richard Duvall, Cheeto 1200, and Princess Darkness. We hold it down, and we try and bring some of our friends along with us. And just set up all the big speakers like little kids,
Shit.
Like when I was a little kid, I was always like, man, I want to just set up big speakers and then play music. So that's what I do,
No, that's dope. That's dope. You know what? A lot of your crew has been through here, but we're still waiting for one.
Yeah,
Hopefully we can get him. Should I call him out on here?
Call him out.
All right, Chito, we're waiting for you, man. So you're left. Everybody else he named right now
That's right.
has already been on. So
Yeah. Well, the other homie, who else has been on here? We've had out there at Basement that you've had here. We've had Odeed. Odeed was out. He did
Odeed.
Basement recently. Orange. Have you had Orange out here? Todd Welsh.
no.
Oh, we got to get Orange out here too. I'm calling him out too. Him and Chito,
Oh,
they
good. Okay.
they're
There you
neighbors
go.
basically. So
Oh yeah, you know what? They can go back to back.
yeah, Orange is out
One
here.
week and the next.
Yeah, he's one of our go-to junglists out there at Basement. So
Oh shit.
yeah, he holds it down consistently. All the DJs do, man. All the DJs that come through, we try and bring out of town guests and stuff as well. We got actually tomorrow, a big guest tomorrow at the Mint is Chad Rock from Los Angeles Breakbeat Association. He's one of the original members, and man, that guy's a world traveler. He's been a breakbeat DJ. Like he's one of the ones that you know, when my wife and I started going and partying in LA and discovering the scene, what breakbeats had become. You know, we didn't know. I was listening to drum and bass at the time, and I just like, what is this? You know, this is what breaks has become. And I was like, what? And it was, you know, it was the Los Angeles Breakbeat Association, and the Space Island crew and all those guys. And Chad Rock was one of those. So it's really good to have him back up here in Kern County. We had him at we did this festival called Audio Trist. We did it 3 years in a row. And Chad Rock was one of our guests there too.
That's
you know,
dope.
Yeah. So he'll be out at the Mint tomorrow. You guys come check him out. It's free.
So what time does it all start out there?
We kick off at 9 p.m.
All right.
In the back patio, and Chad Rock goes on. He's gonna close out the night, so he'll go on around closer to midnight.
You guys hearing that, man? All Facebook,
Yeah.
because we are streaming through Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and Mixer. So wherever you're at, man, big shout out to you. You guys already know if you're in Bakersfield or coming through,
Yeah.
go check them out. Go check out Josex and the Dark Side crew, man.
So look us up,
Spinning right
Basement.
there, the Basement, right there at the Mint.
And it's free, man. It's free. Like that's one of our things that Dark Side has always tried to do, is you know, like any event, you're gonna come out of pocket, but we always try and come out of pocket for the right reason, not to bring the biggest name that we can. I'm not saying that we don't. I mean, Chad Rock's a pretty big name, but we always just try and do it for the event. You know what I mean? If we can get the event free, so more people can come enjoy it, then we'd rather have it free and just lose all the money. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's about at the end of the day. It's about the memory. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's
you can't put a price on that. So that's kind of our goal.
hey, the love of DJing, man, the love of
what's up.
music. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it's what brings people together. You know, from different
That's what's up.
types, and that's the great thing about music, man. That it unites everybody, and it's like they say, right? It's the universal language.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in that, man.
Yeah.
I've been taking places just with music in my headphones that, you know, I probably could have never got to by a boat or a plane. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. So, any project you're working on or anything that's coming up that's a big something coming this summer, maybe that you wanna throw out there?
Yeah. I do have a couple of surprises. I haven't really said too much about it.
No, then don't say it.
But I'm gonna. I've been working on taking my own skill set to the next level. Like, you know, I've never really been the kind of turntablist, cutting and scratching. I've never really been a controllerist where I'm doing all the fancy finger drumming and all that stuff. I've never really been none of those things, you know. But I wanted to be able to express what I do behind the scenes musically through my own music. And so, like, you know, for a lot, I kind of fell into DJing. It was secondary. I've always been at home since I was 14, making beats for my brother and his, you know, and he was emceeing at the time. I've always been making music since then. You know, I've never really stopped. But I've never really put it out there. I've never put an album out or anything like that. And the stuff that I make at home is very different than the stuff you hear me play out here. So I've been wanting to get that out. It's been building and building. I got to get it out. You know what I mean? So I've been working on a live performance. So that should be coming pretty soon. I'm just about ready. Maybe I'll do a live performance in the show next year.
Oh shit! you guys hear that, man? Josex, man, dropping it right here on the Blue Zone show, man.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Other than that, I got an art project that's coming up. It's been a long time, kind of slow moving art project, but um, I won't say too much about that yet. But you'll know it when
But
it comes.
something's
Look me
coming.
up. Some big's coming, and it's music oriented, and
Oh shit.
it's more on the renegade flavor. I'm trying to take what we do at Basement, or like what you would normally do at a club or even a house party, and I'm trying to take that and put it on wheels. So
Oh, I remember. I think I remember.
we talked about it a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah, we did.
So
That's right. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's
so we're gonna come to
Yeah.
your town.
oh shit. There you go. He's coming soon, guys, to a town near you, man. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what's up.
that's what I'm talking about. So, you know what, Josex? Why don't you tell everybody, just in case whoever wasn't tuned in last time we had you on there,
Yeah.
how did you get started in DJing? Like, what was it that?
You know, it was like I said, it was kind of secondary. It was kind of on accident. I never ever thought. I've always been a music lover. You know,
Yeah.
Music's always been a part of my family and growing up. Always been a music lover, but I never ever thought I would be a DJ. That was just never really on my radar. Even when I was younger and I had access to a studio that my uncle had built and those records everywhere, I never really I don't know, it never really drew me, or it was just never on my radar. You know what I mean? I was always in the production. I liked making the beats.
Yeah.
So I was making, just like usual, making music, making beats, and I had a friend that was DJing at the time, at the Mint. He was doing Thursdays at the Mint. His name was Ricky, Darkside Ricky. What's up, Chook? Shout out. So yeah, he was DJing, and I had some equipment, but it was just more for my own personal use. I wasn't trying to get out there. I had some CDJs. It was for my own personal use, trying to make weird sounds and stuff. And we started getting together, and I was kind of bringing some speakers, and helping him out. And he would, every once in a while, be like, "Oh, you should get on," it was kind of like I'd get on, but not really. I wasn't taking
Yeah,
it
yeah.
seriously. We weren't even playing this kind of stuff, dance music. We were hip hop and punk and industrial and 80s, and it was the Mint, so it's kind of an anything goes
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, yeah.
So I wasn't trying to beat match or any of that stuff, we were just having fun, just playing music for the bartenders and our friends that were there kicking it. And one day it was pretty much 1 week to the next. He just called me up. He's like, "Hey man, if you want to take over the Mint, go ahead. I'm moving out of town." I was like, "Cool, when?" He's like, "Next week." And I was like, "Wow."
Oh shit, like that, huh?
So it was so I just called him up. I was like, "You want me to?" I think we missed maybe 1 week or something in between. But I was like, "Hey, is it cool if I take over?" And they're like, "Yeah, come by." And I just hit the ground running, man. I was doing 5-hour sets, just getting there at 8 or 9 and playing till close.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
baptized
I
by
feel you,
fire, dude.
Woo.
And then, if you've ever been to the Mint for any period of time back in those days, it was not it's not a very forgiving audience. That they're all everybody's loving. I shouldn't say that. I don't want to paint a bad picture. Everybody there is very loving, but everybody there is very honest. That crew of friends has always been very, very honest. What I appreciate about them. But they'd be like, "Man, change this shit. That one sucks," or whatever.
I hear you. Oh yeah.
You slip in, and then just baptized by fire, man. And back then, all I had was CDs. So whatever I had, that was it. No requests, no internet, no downloading real quick to Serato, none of that stuff. It was just like, that's what I got. That's what I got. So so I've been there ever since, man. I was doing Thursdays for a while, then I did every other Thursdays. Then I felt like my ego got a little inflated. I'm like, "Hey, let me take over a Friday." Then we moved over to Fridays, and that's how Basement actually was born. Out of that, I started getting more and more into electronic music and dance music, and it kind of just evolved into that. And got away from a lot of the just rock and punk and alternative and stuff, which I still love. But now this Basement, it's turned into its own monster. It's a whole different thing now. So that's the story. That's it.
Man, what is it that motivates you?
Musically, two things. When I'm at home producing, the motivation is really deep. I'm a very deep character. The motivation is usually deep, like a need for a release. Music for me at home when I'm making music is a release. I get to express myself through that in a way that words, you can't use words.
Absolutely.
Like you said, music is the language. So at home, that's what the motivation is. I Sometimes I feel like a lot of weight, or sometimes I'm just feeling really good, or whatever the case, whatever the emotion is, and I need to share it, you know, even if it's just with myself.
Yeah.
You know, and I make a little melody. When it comes to basement and those kinds of things, a DJ like I did here today, what motivates me is the dance floor, man. Getting people to that elevated point where their body and their mind are just free, you know, and you're just having fun, and just for the sake of having fun. Like, I don't care if you got the best dance moves, or if you think you look funny, or whatever the case may be. When you're dancing and you're in that moment, it don't matter. You could be by yourself, or there could be 1,000 people. It don't matter. That's the point I always try and get people to, where they're just dancing just for the sake of enjoyment, that ecstatic, almost ritualistic kind of dance, you know? If I can get people there, that's what motivates me.
Who would you say, or I know you probably have multiple, but who's been your biggest motivator? Like, who's out there that's been like completely said, you know what, I got you, and you know, basically put you under his wing, or has it been multiple people that throughout, you know, or maybe there's just one person that you could say, this guy is the one, or
I think the person I turn to the most for motivation and inspiration, really, dude, to be honest, is my family, my wife and my son.
Hey.
You know, my wife has always been very supportive of my music, you know, and
important.
You know, always been very supportive of me. You know, it's difficult too, because it's like sometimes I'll have gigs and I just want to be home with my family. You know what I mean? Yeah. And actually this year I've slowed down a lot because of that. You know, but she's always been like, you know what, like, you're having fun, like, you're gonna have fun, and she's always told me, you know, like, we do this for the right reason. We do it for the people that are out there enjoying themselves. You know. Like, we're making memories for those people. So she's always been the one to give me that little push if I need it, you know.
That's dope, because you know what, having a supporting spouse, girlfriend, you know, somebody there is really important, especially in the DJ world, because you know to allow you to be able to, you know, support you doing your thing, because you know, there's a lot of times away from home, just like a musician or whatever. But you know, since we're talking about DJing, I mean, it's everybody has a strong, you know, person there that's always there for you, you know, backing you up completely. Like, hey, you know, when you're down or whatever, like, I'm sure she inspires you again. Like, hey, go get him,
go handle it.
Handle it, man. You know, and it's important to have that, because then you know, you go into stuff knowing that they got you. Yeah.
And it's good, you know, and it's a double-edged sword too, because you know, people always say that they're their own worst critic. You know, I'm gonna jokingly say that, nah, my wife's the worst critic. 'Cause she'll tell me like it is, man. She's like, I don't like that, change that. I don't like that song, or I don't think that's dumb, or whatever, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
She'll tell me like it is, and you know, and I respect her taste in music, because she actually exposed me to a lot of stuff as well that I didn't know. You know, the death rock scene and the goth scene and the alternative and a lot of stuff I would have probably discovered maybe on my own, but like, we share a lot of musical, a lot of taste, you know, a lot of things that we like together, and then there's things that she likes that I don't, and there's things that I like that she doesn't. But
there's things that you do anyways, right? Because she likes them, and then I'm sure vice versa, right?
Well, there's some things that I play that I know she doesn't like, but I know that are good.
No, hey, sometimes, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my lady's the same way. Yeah. You know, I'll be playing something, she's all like, why are you playing that? You know?
That one's why.
Why are you playing that shit? You know, like, I go, come on, that's bad. That's, you know, but.
These are heaters.
But you know what? It's all good, because, you know, it's not going to be, not going to agree with everything you play, you know?
Right. You know, and, you know, that's one thing as a DJ, you know, you try and please as many people as possible on the dance floor. But you're never gonna win them all. Maybe if you're lucky, but
I mean, but
if you're lucky,
but it's tough. But you know what?
It's tough.
It's, you know what? Try to get the majority of the crowd.
Yeah,
you got them. Then you know what? there's gonna be people that they ain't gonna like it no matter what. It doesn't matter, you know. And then
Some people are just party poopers, eh?
oh yeah, you know, definitely that's for sure. That's for sure. But you know what? Let's get some callers up in this joint, man. All right, guys, I'm opening them up right now. 661-412-2007. Call in. This is episode 79 already.
Dang.
Of the Blue Zone Show right here with Josex, special guest tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed that set, man, because I'm sure you guys were out there. Some of you guys, I'm sure, were cooking, just vibing, man, just feeling that. So the number is 661-412-2007. Go ahead and call. We'll go ahead and get you live right now on the Blue Zone Show.
Do I get headphones too?
Hmm?
No.
You can't hear anything right now?
Nah, man. I'm just listening to you talk.
Really?
Yeah. It's cool. You have a beautiful voice.
Shit.
It's probably loose. Should I switch to that one?
Let's see, try that mic and see if it works over there.
Check one.
Because I can hear you there. I don't know why you're not getting.
Hello. Check 1, 2. DJ Josex.
Yeah, I hear you clear. Can you hear me right there?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so it's the other one. Yeah, you can sit there. Yeah. Yeah, go right ahead. You're good. Yeah.
All awkward.
You're good right there.
There we go. Now I can hear you good.
All right. Gonna have to figure that one out. Why isn't that one working? But all right, we're good now. You can hear it clear. Don't be shy, everybody. 661-412-2007. Ask away. We have Josex right here, ready to answer your questions, man.
Holla, holla. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you your future.
661-412-2007. That is the number.
Yeah, man.
They'll call in right now, but
you know, you asked me what my motivator, my inspiration, my people that keep me going. You know, I don't want to leave out all the other people. You know what I mean? There's a lot more people in that line, in that question. You know, that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Everybody from all the DJs that are with me right now, to all the guest DJs I've had out there, that throughout the years, I don't even know. I think we're probably going on 9 or 10 years now at the Mint DJing. So, and I've had a lot of guests. You know, I don't even want to start naming them because I'm gonna forget everybody. But
yeah, you don't want to go there.
I don't want to go there. A lot of local guys, a lot of people from out of town. Shout out to the Fresno crew, Bass Fiends crew, and all them. They've come through. Jabba and all those guys I've always been really supportive. Fresno's been really supportive. So is LA, man. I feel really blessed that people are like, come through and show some love and show some support. You know, we don't have a lot of scratch to share. You know, like I said, it's a free event, so. But people come through, man. You'd be surprised. You know, we've had DJs from Ibiza, you know, that live out there have come through. Yeah. We've had DJs from the Bay and you know, just all over. So I don't know, man. I felt pretty lucky and pretty blessed. All those people that have come through and all the people that have been there DJing with me, carrying those speakers in and out every night. Those people keep me going just as much, you know.
I'm too old for carrying those things.
They're huge.
Yeah, I remember those things.
You know, and it's funny because every time I open the truck, I'm like, man, here we go again. But then, like, once I get the first one out, I'm like, fuck
yeah,
it,
but how about when you're in there, when you're already all set up and they start boom, boom, just hitting,
yeah, it's on. That's what I'm saying.
I
was like, fuck
like
it.
It's worth every ache and
I got four big old subwoofers that we bring out for basement. Big old Sir One Vegas. And, you know, and then
earthquake bottom.
Yeah, the earthquake. I've tried to bring out 2. One time I remember I brought out 2 and I was like, this is probably enough for tonight. When I brought the second one, I was like, nah, fuck it. I got them. I'm bringing them out. I'm bringing them out.
Wow.
Like a little kid, you know, like you said, as soon as that volume goes up, it's like, yeah, it's all worth it. It's all worth it.
These guys. All right, here we go.
We've got a telephone call.
Yeah.
Call from.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the Blue Zone Show. This is EVP and Josex in the house. What up, Mo Man?
What up?
What up, dude? What's going on?
So you already know, man. Thanks for calling, bro.
Oh yeah,
What
no,
you
I
up
was
to
just
tonight,
gonna
man?
say, yeah, I enjoyed the set, man. It took me back. Like when I was in college, I used to go to listen to all that music.
Yeah. Dope.
Yeah, it was good, man.
Thank you.
So how far back did we take you back?
Well, I'm an old man, bro.
Oh,
So
I should have played some
you're
Egyptian
talking
Lover for
about-
you.
I was in college in LA, like in '96.
Oh shit.
So we used to go down to like the freaking dome and all that stuff. And
That's what's up.
it was good, man. So like I said, I enjoyed it very much. Yeah, obviously it's lower stuff too, but
Yeah.
I just made me think of that. But I had a couple questions though, man. I saw one on Twitch. I said for Jose, like I said, if he wasn't a DJ, what would he do if he had a choice?
Like as far as like
Any job you would do. Like,
oh, I have a
what
regular
you wanna
job.
do? No, I know, but like, what would be like a dream job, bro?
Dream job, man. You know what I would really like to do? I would like to, and I still might. I would like to just create art, like to paint and sculpt and build things. You know, I think that was the first language I learned before music was to paint and draw. You know, that was always something that my pops actually gave to us as children. You know, I'm the youngest of three, and both of my older siblings are very talented, and my father's very talented as well, artist. And so we would all sit around the table and eat sandwiches and eat Little Caesars pizza and just draw. That was our bonding time, you know. So that's always been with me throughout all of this. Is, you know, if I could just chill out and just paint and sculpt and that kind of stuff, if I could do that for a living, man, I'd be a happy camper. That would be dope.
Okay. And then I have a question. I said, is there like a specific song or record that made an impression on you when you were a kid to be like, whoa, I wanna do this?
To make music.
Yeah, just to like make beats or even spin or whatever.
When I started making beats, you know, I'll be real honest. The inspiration to make beats, once again, was my family. My uncle, Rick, he was in town, and you know, he's an MC. And when we were little, you know, I have an older brother. My older brother, I mean, would be kind of peeking in the room, like, what is he doing? He's over there making beats and stuff. He's rapping, and so we were always around hip hop, you know, as a youngster. And people ask me, you know, I dress a little freaky sometimes. I got a mohawk and stuff like that. But when people ask me, like, you punk or you this, that, I'm like, nah. If I had to categorize myself, I'd say I'm hip hop to the bone. You know, that was my first right there. So listening to his music, and then, you know, later my brother got into it. And so, you know, when I was probably like 13, 14, my brother gave me a little Casio keyboard for my birthday. And that was it. I was just making beats after that. It wasn't a particular song, but I think it was just being around them so much and seeing that it was accessible, that like, oh, we could do this. Like, I could do this myself, you know? And you know, I was trying to make beats for them, you know, but yeah, that was really just their music that they were creating themselves. That homegrown stuff is what really got me going. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious. Like I said, I think I told EVP this one time because I remember growing up and my dad didn't like us listening to rap. He was like, that's how, you know what I mean? Get all mad, bro. And so I remember watching one time early in the morning, Rap City, and seeing like Tribe Called Quest and Busta Rhymes, and I'm like, who the hell are these guys, bro? And from then I was hooked, dude.
Yeah. That music was all definitely around, you know. But like I said, it was all around, and they were listening to it. But the ones that struck me the hardest was like seeing that come out of my brother's mouth and my uncle, you know. Seeing it come from their own hands, like the creation process, that was just like, wow, like we could do this. I could do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's one thing to see something on TV, you know, that's like, wow, a wow moment. But when you get to see that in your own room, and you're like, that wow moment's right in front of you, it's a whole different feeling, bro. Yeah.
Dope. Okay, well, anyway, guys, I just wanted to say, again, bro, I enjoyed the mix, and EVP, as always, good show, bro.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for tuning in always, man. Much love.
We go get tacos again, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, man. Whenever you want, just let me know. I get out at 3:30, bro. So
Órale.
You guys heard
I'm
it
an
first.
early bird, Monday through Friday.
You guys heard it first.
Oh, you don't
Tacos
gotta come
on.
me twice, bro.
Yeah,
I'll go ahead on the happy hour
Josex is like,
tacos,
where
bro.
the hell's the pizza?
Where's the tacos at? No.
I'll go get all the happy hour tacos, bro. I know where all the spots are at for cheap.
Oh shit!
That's
There
what's
you
up.
go. Man.
All right, man.
Sounds
Well,
good.
You guys have a good night, bro.
All right,
calling, man.
You too,
Appreciate
Mo
it.
man. Thank you,
Until the
man.
next one.
All right, brother.
All right, bro.
All right.
All right.
All right. Later. Man, that was Moon Man. Always tuning in, always showing love. Always got good good questions. We're gonna call the one that was trying to call us earlier. Right now while we were busy online.
Yeah.
So let's go. Let's call him up.
Are we gonna prank call like what is it, Crank Kinkers? They gave up.
I'll watch.
Hello, this is Steven, and I'm not here right now, so bye.
I don't know who that was.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Whoever that was, your voice
your
message is
voice
famous.
is on here now. You're famous, man. Yeah. So, if you want to call back.
Oh, here it goes. That's somebody else?
What the heck?
I think you hung up on him.
What the heck? I'm trying to look at this thing backwards, so there we go. Let's try calling again.
Yo, what's Gucci?
Blue Zone Show.
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, man, I got a question for Josex.
Yeah, what's up, man? Josex, what's up?
Yo, what's up, brother? Hey, man, how do we invest for Dark Side on Wheels, bro? That project you got.
How do you what?
Invest in that. Like, I'll be buying you guys shirts and shit, bro.
Oh,
But,
yeah?
like, how else would you, like, put towards that cause, vato?
First of all, thank you, man. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some fundraiser shows coming up. So just keep an eye out on if you go on Facebook, look up Dark Side Events, and you'll see.
Right.
If you've seen the shirts, you'll recognize the logo on there. I'll be posting them on there. Also, I have my own Facebook, Josex Music, on Facebook, and just keep an eye out on there, man. And I'll be posting events for fundraisers. I want to try and do two big shows. We don't know. I haven't set a location or anything like that yet. And one of them might be a little more renegade, so I probably wouldn't tell you the location anyways. You just have to look it up.
Underground, baby. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it underground. So, yeah, man. If you want to invest, stay tuned. When we get to the point, you don't got a couple milestones I got to meet first. We'll do the fundraisers, and then there'll also be an opportunity to for those of online people. To invest online as well, maybe some kind of crowdfunding avenue. So yeah, just keep an eye out on the Facebook, man. I'll post it on there first.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and thank you for the support, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Hey, free shows, bro. Hey, man, I've been going to fucking basement since, 2017, bro.
Hell yeah.
And that shit just fucking growing crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's out of hand, dude. I love it.
Yeah, for real, man.
That's what's up. Well, I'll see you there tomorrow, right?
Hey, see you tomorrow. First Friday, baby.
That's right.
All right. Thank you for calling, bro.
Lit. Right on, guys. Stay up.
All right.
All right. Peace, man.
All right. You know what? If you want to call back, the one with the restricted number, go ahead. Call it up right now. We'll answer you.
See, that's cool, man. That's
Yeah,
what
see?
it's about right there. Making
Hell
somebody
yeah,
happy.
that's exactly what it is right there. That was a great call. Thank you for calling in, and we appreciate you guys taking the time, man, to call in and ask questions and show your support, or you want to say something.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the time right now, man. Josex is here, and this is episode 79 of the Blue Zone Show. This is Josex's second time around, man. So
yeah,
here we go. Here's one.
All right, let's see.
All right, let's see.
Call from
Daddy.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
I don't know what you did.
To accept, press 1. To send a
What did we
voicemail,
do?
press
Push-
2.
I don't know. Push the green button. Or is that somebody else calling?
Blue Zone. What the heck? That can't be.
We're flooding the lines. Everybody's trying to call at the same time.
Blue
Call
Zone.
from- Okay. I've sent the caller to voicemail. Goodbye.
That's trippy, man. we let's, you know what? Let's go back to the.
I don't know. You guys want to ask some questions, man? Call in. Ask me about outer space. Something weird.
Here you go.
Something personal.
This is who I don't know how the other one. Blue Zone Show. What's up, man?
What's going on?
We got Josex here. You got something you want to talk to him or want to ask him or shoot away, man?
Yeah, I may have a question for him.
Oh, yeah. Go right ahead.
Yes, well, actually, you guys already answered it on Twitch. But...
Oh, I recognize that voice.
Who is it?
How'd you know it was me?
Because you're the only one that
Oh,
said,
shit.
But
I recognize the voice, too.
You got it now.
Yeah, it popped in my head right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
The
have
Duvall
the world famous Richard Duvall project on the line. He just
World famous, guys.
He just had to be on the show.
House master right here
House
of the
master.
Blue Zone Show.
He couldn't make it here. He was here with me last time.
You know what? Every time I think of this guy right here, I think of the Mr. Groove when he drops. You know the fucking fast, fucking jamming.
Mr. Richard Duvall. Yep. What's up? You got a question for me, caller?
Yeah, I was just wondering what happened to your sleeves to your shirt and where I could get one of those.
Oh, this basement shirt right here? This is special edition. This is special edition.
You know what? For a minute, I thought he wanted the muscles.
My boy Chito. Yeah, I'm working on those. They'll be bigger next time I come. Nah,
I just called in. I just called in and check in. You already pretty much answered my question as who motivated you and all that. So I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
He's all like, oh, was it me?
No, actually, the homie Chito is the one that comment. Actually, and this hat too right here is from Chito as well. Check it out here. I'll hold it to the camera real quick. This hat right here was specially airbrushed by Chito's homie.
There it is. Look at
Out
that.
there, look at that. It's the Dark Side D. The big D.
Damn, that's
so
dope.
this is one of a kind. You guys can't buy that one. But we'll probably have some more shirts for sale pretty soon. Some basement shirts and some Dark Side shirts. So if you're out there listening, come to the show or send me a message on Facebook. I'll get some shirts ordered.
There you go, guys.
Alrighty, guys. I'll let you guys go and get more callers in.
All right, Mr. Duvall. Thank you, man. Thank you for calling. Much love to you, bro. Take care, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Richard.
For sure. We'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Okay. Let's call up the one I just missed right now.
Hey.
This is the Blue Zone Show. What's going on? We got
happening?
Josex in the house.
Hey, I know.
Oh, all the homies are calling.
That's good, man.
Gotta
They're showing you
call
the
them.
love.
What's up, man? This is Chito. What's going on, EVP?
What's going on, man?
What's
I just want to say, enjoying the set, and just want to give a shout out to Josex for holding it down and letting me get on and be with the crew. Just wanted to find a crew of friends, and I got in with a good group of guys.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
most
what's
up,
up,
man.
You know, I'm all crying right now.
Aw. Hey, you know what, man? Hey,
But yeah.
on some real stuff though, like Chito and Richard, you know, they come through, man, without question, hold it down. Chito's always beats me there at basement. He's always the first one there. That's our That's our pop. That's our DJ dad because he's always early and leaves last. You know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's not even it's not even his responsibility necessarily, but
That's just how he is, man.
And these guys come through in a pinch, and they
Hey.
come through like regularly, like no others, man. I love that team. The whole Dark Side
Yeah.
team is amazing, but Chito, we need to get your butt on this show.
I know. There's some right here with the kids. How are we gonna get over there?
Bring them.
We're gonna have to. You know what? We're gonna have to do
Hey,
a.
I'll come babysit.
I'm gonna have to.
We're gonna have to do a simulcast.
Oh yeah, there you
Where
go.
Basement.
where you're gonna be spinning from your over there from your house.
Yeah.
And we'll have to. And you could you could show it on the. Somehow I'll tell you how we could
We'll get 'em
we could
linked up.
connect to
We'll get
yours
'em linked
somehow.
up.
Yeah, that'll be funny.
We'll get you linked up. Well, we could pre-record it, and then I'll put on a Cheeto mask, and I'll just come up here and pretend I'm you.
There you go. That'll work. That could work. Yeah.
I'll be short.
Yeah.
I'll be short Cheeto. Cheetito.
Or you just get one of those. What are those? What do they call them? Fat heads or what do they call them?
Yeah, the fat heads.
Yeah, and just
Yeah,
put it
Cheeto
on the
bag.
front, and you could be spinning.
I'll
And
be
there you go.
Cheetito.
You'll be there. You go. And there it is.
All right, yeah, I'll be listening in. I'll see you tomorrow, Jose.
All right, see you tomorrow night, man.
All right, Chito. Thanks
Later,
for tuning in, man. Thanks.
Always.
Yeah, that was. Man, everybody's calling in, showing the love for you, man. That's dope.
Yeah, those are my peeps right there,
That's
man.
dope. That's dope. So, man, Josex, man, what you want to tell everybody? What's something that maybe you want to share with them that they don't know about you?
Oh man, there's all kinds of stuff people don't know about me, and I'm a pretty withdrawn person. I don't know, man. I try to let my music. I try to let that speak for me more than anything. I think what I found, and I know this kind of sounds like maybe a pessimistic way to look at things, is that what I found is the more people know about me, I feel like the more vulnerable I feel, but not in a sense like I'm afraid of something. More of a sense of like I don't want people's opinions of me and my personal life to get in the way of what I'm trying to speak to them about through the music. I'd rather the music do the speaking, and I'm kind of a side note.
All right, here's a restricted call right now.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Call from
Amanda.
Whoa. Amanda.
Welcome to the Blue Zone Show, Amanda. This is EVP, and we got DJ Josex in the house. What's going on?
I'm looking for Amanda.
You're looking for Amanda. Man, you're calling the wrong place.
Are you looking for Amanda Hug and Kiss?
Oh shit.
That's my lady.
I just want to say I'm so proud of you. I wish that you would share the link though, so I could find it easy while I'm driving.
Oh, you're not supposed to be texting and driving.
I know exactly.
Don't worry, he'll show you where you
Anyways,
could go watch the whole show.
Yeah.
You could go
It's
watch the whole
recorded.
show. It's going to be recorded right there on Twitch, so you could rewatch it. Or Facebook.
I pulled over to pee, so I got to catch up.
All right.
All righty.
Ladies
I
and
just want to
gentlemen,
call and say I love you. I'm really proud of you, and you're the most amazing DJ I know.
thank you. I love you too.
Okay, don't forget to take out the trash. Bye.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
That's the wife talk.
There you go. See?
She's also a pretty amazing DJ. Her song selection is pretty insane, man. If you guys get a chance and you see La Pelona on a flyer, definitely go check out her sets. She's got a unique take on music. And man, she's really good. She's one of those people that, and this is a skill that a lot of DJs don't have, I think, or maybe that they have to develop. And it's like she can have a song playing, and then think what goes next, and then think what goes next after that. Like she's always 2 or 3 songs ahead in her mind. You know, her brain's like an encyclopedia, dude.
Oh shit.
It's pretty crazy. And she's like, oh, this one will go good with that. Oh, this one will go. I'm gonna play this, and this. you know, and that was one of the things is like she would critique me, be like, you should have played that one next, and then you should have played that one, and then that one, you know. And I'm like, I don't even know what song that is, you know, like I can't think of the name, you know. I just know it when it's in front of me when I'm hearing it, but. Now she's like an encyclopedia, and so I was like, you know what, you just need to start playing music. That's what it is. You need to start. She's been, you know, she's been playing music and holding it down. So, you know, got a big shout out to the wifey right there.
That's dope.
Yeah, she's got a great taste in music.
Yeah,
Except for she listens to the Smiths a lot lately, and I'm kind of over it.
Oh really? Oh shit. Yeah, that's.
No, they're good. They're good.
That's
not every
that's
day.
a popular.
I know.
Back in the day, man.
I'm gonna get some pushback for that one.
Well, she's not tuning in, so.
Oh, not from her, but yeah.
Oh.
The Smiths are great, everybody.
So,
Yeah.
Josex, so before we know, I know you got to do things and you got to get going. What you want to say here? So before we let you go.
A couple things, man. I want to say. Stay tuned to Dark Side Events on Facebook and Josex Music on Facebook and Basement at the Mint on Facebook. Keep an eye out on those. There's always all the events we do, all the fundraisers we do, we're doing on there. Oh, we're doing a July 27th in San Diego. Where you know, some of the homies from down there, we're kind of doing a Dark Side takeover on a rooftop out there in the patio. So. It'll be nice and fancy and bougie, and we're going to kind of pirate that. It's called Hijack. So if you look up Hijack, H-I-G-H, Jack, and, you know, I'll put that on the Dark Side events as well. But anyways, you know, stay tuned for stuff like that, for events, and come out and show some love, man. Most of our events we try and keep either free or super cheap. It's a good chance to get exposed to some music that, you know, we try and bring from out of town and from, you know, and expose our local artists as well that are really holding it down here. Keep an eye out for that, and just keep moving, man. Keep dancing. I hear people say still to this day, nothing goes on in Bakersfield, which I think is.
Yeah, I hear that.
I still hear that, and I'm
There's
like,
a lot of stuff.
You're tripping. There's like Bakersfield's popping.
It's a lot of stuff.
Bakersfield is cracking. So you just gotta stay tuned, man, and come out. Get out of your apartment. Go meet some people.
Yeah.
Come hang out with the weirdos. We have a lot of fun. Yeah. And love each other. You know what I mean? You can't love your neighbor if you don't go out and party with them. So come out and party with your neighbors, man.
Yep. So that's right. That's dope.
That's what's up.
So where can they find you again? Where can they reach you if they need to get a hold of you? Follow you.
Yeah, follow me. I'm on SoundCloud. Josex Citialin. It's JOSEX CITIALIN. Also, you could find me on obviously the Blue Zone Show. Right here on the Blue Zone Show.
That's right.
You find me on Facebook, Josex, Facebook/Josex Music, JOSEX Music, or Dark Side Events. Keep an eye out there. I'm always posting stuff. I'm on Mixcloud. Just look up Josex. I'm the only one that I know of that's got my face. So yeah, that's where it's at. And look up all the other homies: Princess Darkness, Cheeto, Richard Duvall. They're always, you know, Todd Welsh, Orange, DJ Orange. They're always doing their thing. You know, support your local artists, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and except too, they're all right there on my Mixcloud on the Blue Zone.
Yeah.
Blue Zone Show Mixcloud. So you guys could always go in there and tune in and listen to all the DJs there.
Yeah.
And all your crew right there.
And come out to the Mint tomorrow. Except Cheeto. Yeah, if you want to see Cheeto, you're going to have to come to the Mint tomorrow.
You got
1207 19th Street, Bakersfield, 93301. Come out to the Mint tomorrow. It's free. We're going to be in the patio.
And who's your special guest?
Special guest DJ all the way from Los Angeles. Breakbeat Association out of L.A. is the world-famous DJ Chad Rock.
Chad Rock.
Yeah, he's been around. He's an award-winning DJ. He's gotten awards for his mixes, and you check him out on SoundCloud and get a little preview of what's about to happen. Man, that dude, it's going to be a fun night. I'll just tell you that. Come out tomorrow. You will not regret it. It's going to be wilding out. There's going to be people dancing on the speakers. There's going to be some stuff going on that you can't talk about on the radio.
Damn. You guys heard it, man.
Chad Rock always holds it down, so come through. I'm really happy to have him as our guest. He's an amazing DJ. We're lucky to have him come guest up in Bakersfield because, you know, He's a busy guy. We'll just put it like that.
Yeah, so it's a treat.
Yes, what's
It's a
up?
treat.
And it's free.
So you guys already heard, man. This was episode 79 of the Blue Zone Show. Guest DJ Josex was in the house. Dope set. You guys could go back in, watch it on Facebook, which it's there, or watch it on Twitch. Your choice. Pick your poison, man. Pick your poison. So if not, just wait for it. For this weekend, it'll be up on the Mixcloud of the Blue Zone Show. So this was episode 79.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming through again. Like I say, always welcome here.
Yeah.
You're a friend of the show. Much love to you, man, and always wish you the best and greatness, man. Keep doing your thing.
That's what's up, man. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you. Everybody, have a good night. Facebook, Instagram, wherever, man. Instagram, too. Fuck it. Instagram, Facebook.
We're everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere, man. You guys see all the posts, man. So you guys already know how to get to this location, to the show, to watch. So you guys already know. Instagram, make your way.
Oh, one thing I totally forgot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Go ahead.
Quick.
Go ahead.
Yo, I've been riding a motorcycle lately, and Beck, so you need to watch out because there's motorcycle riders out there, man. You gotta look in your mirror real quick. So don't kill me when I'm on the road. All right, peace. That's it.
All right, be safe, everybody. God bless. Have a good night. We'll see you guys next week with episode 80. God damn, 80. All right, have a good night, y'all. We out.